Hey guys, Amanda here. So I have come to the realization that some of you guys have had some math problems lately, and you guys are freaking out a little bit about your exam coming up, whether it's tomorrow, Wednesday, or whatever. I'm just here to give you a few tips and to work out some problems. I can't work out everything as there are a lot of problems, but I'll try and do a few that kind of target, what you might be dealing with on tomorrow's exam. But for pointer's sakes, I just want to let you know your conversion factors, know your rounding, whether it's a milliliter, less than a milliliter, kilograms, pounds, whatever it may be, because that's an important thing. And not just that, but even if it is the rule, make sure you read the question all the way, because sometimes the question will specify whether they want you to round the way you're supposed to or in their own way. They'll kind of get you on those questions. It can be a little tricky sometimes, as you guys probably have recognized in nursing school with your exams and everything. They really like to word things specifically. So you want to make sure that you're reading everything thoroughly, make sure you're doing your calculations correctly. Like, I would always make sure that no matter what the problem was, no matter how simple or easy or whatever it was, I always wanted to make sure that I was doing it at least twice all the way through, just to make sure that my answer is coming out the same both times. Do all your work, that's a big thing. And take a deep breath. You'll get through it, I promise. I haven't known anyone to fail this yet and not move on. So you guys should be okay. But the problems really aren't as complicated as you probably think they are. They really keep them pretty simple. They really just want to know that you can set them up, round them correctly, and so on and so forth. So the questions really aren't going to be that hard, but that doesn't mean just take a back seat right on it. Just do your best. And if you don't get that 90%, it's okay. Go to the workshop, do the little workshop, and take the test from there, and so on and so forth. You'll be okay. It's not the end of the road. What else? There probably won't be any really crazy questions on there. I don't recall any like teaspoons or grains or whatever. It's really strictly mostly what you're going to be working with in the hospital, which is milliliters and milligrams, grams, kilograms, pounds. Make sure you know your Fahrenheit and Celsius calculations. And TPN should not be on the exam. They have not taught you that calculation yet, and they have not gone over that or requested that of you yet. Therefore, if I recall everything correctly, even with the new curriculum, there shouldn't be any TPN questions on this exam or your math exams until they teach you the TPN calculations. Once they teach you the calculations for those types of problems, then yes, you are held accountable to remember those equations and how to work out those types of problems, and they will start coming up on exams. But, take a deep breath at that. Probably won't be seeing it. Same thing with the IV infusions and piggybacks and things like that. That's not really going to start taking effect with you until about second semester, when you're going to start learning how to use the IV pump and starting IVs and things like that, where it starts to become more relevant in your scope of practice as students. So again, just take a deep breath. I'm sorry for Monday students that I didn't really get this memo or catch on to things soon enough, and I've lost track with time. Our classes are divided into 8 weeks each, so I kind of forget how quickly things go by and where the timeline was when you guys were going to be taking your math exam and things like that. So Wednesday people will probably be a little more prepared, but it doesn't mean that you guys won't be prepared for tomorrow. You guys should be okay. So just wanted to give you that little tidbit there. I'm going to go ahead and start working on some of these math problems for you. So good luck.